Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the While We Walk podcast, where I discuss my thoughts for the day. Today is April 18th, 2024, Thursday. It's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm actually walking indoors because I was about to step outside to go for a walk, but I saw it like drizzling. I saw people with umbrellas, so I just decided to walk indoors. So that's what I'll do. So yeah, um, I'm not gonna do too many steps today. I'm planning on doing like around. It's gonna definitely gonna be below 20,000. Most likely around 15,000 steps or so. But I checked the weight today, and I finally got 196 flat, and that's with eating steak yesterday. And so it looks like I'm gonna be eating steak for a while. Now, actually, you know what? I'm gonna just eat pork loins because it's cheaper. But yeah, I think pork loins is gonna be for lunch. Because I have steak for the next 2 days. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat that for the next 2 days for dinner, and pork loins I'm gonna eat for lunch because I have a few pork loins frozen from the last time. So for lunch I'm gonna eat pork loins and um, beans, and for dinner I'm gonna have steak and potatoes, just your normal steak and potatoes. And yeah, man, I'm just really glad I'm at 196. My body fat is going down, and I'm loving life right now. So, but yeah, I just got my dip station, and this morning I ended up assembling it. It's not as sturdy as I like for the front level training, but it's all good. I still needed the dip station anyway, so I'm just really glad I got the dip station because I'll be able to do some exercises that's going to help me with my planche as well. So it's going to be a really nice tool going forward. I also yesterday ordered resistant bands and some bands for under $12, and it's going to help me, train for the hard exercises, and it's going to help me with that process, and also do exercises with the bands as well. But yeah, it's coming, man. I don't know. I'm just really looking to see how my body's going to look at the end of this cut. The thing is, I'm going to keep on cutting until I get under 10%. So it could take another 3 months for that, and that's fine because it's still the summer. So I'm going to be pretty much like cutting nonstop until I get to that point. I don't want to be too, because I really like the way I look right now. Actually, when I look in the mirror, as long as my six pack is showing, which it is. But now, it's only gonna get better because now that I know that my calories are just perfectly where I need them to be, and the meals are pretty satiating, I'll be able to deal with this year. But yeah, what else is there? Yeah, but I'm gonna do more calisthenic work. Like I was thinking about doing this morning, but I just didn't have. I felt something was off. Like I was thinking about doing laundry, but I said fuck it. I have a lot of clothing still that I could still wear before I do the laundry, so I decided to hold off on the laundry. I might do it on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday. But yeah, I'm gonna do some calisthenic work again today after the lunch. So after the lunch, I'm gonna go and yeah, do some calisthenic work for like an hour and a half. And a lot of my work is gonna be basically I gotta train for the front lever, so I'm gonna work on the progressions. The planche, I'm going easy with that as well. I need to condition my wrists to get prepared for that. So I'm basically not training with full intensity. I'm just basically trying to get the feel for it again because I used to do it. I used to be able to do the tucked planche in the past. So I'm going to try to develop the central nervous system to develop how it feels to get that back in order. With the dip station, I'll be able to do some planche progressions as well using the dip station, and I'm going to start implementing more dips into my routine as well. So that's a plan of action in terms of the calisthenics. But yeah, I'd say the vast majority of my workout is going to be, um, it's basically my calisthenics, the amount of calisthenics I do on a daily basis is going to be a lot. It's basically not full intensity, but it's enough to give me a slight sweat. So it's a good way to heat up my body on a daily basis instead of just the walking. The walking is going to be perfect because I do it at a moderate pace, and it's a good way of burning fat. It's better than running actually because it doesn't attack the carb source more. It attacks more at the fat area. So walking is going to be the mainstay. I'm going to kind of be easy on the walking for, I'd say, the next 3 days. I'm going to stick at like 15,000 instead of the 20,000 that I did the past 3 days. So I'm actually lowering the amount of walking that I do on rainy days, because I need my body to even rest. Even though it's not too high of an intensity, I need my body to rest to preserve the energy for, the calisthenics now that I up the ante with the calisthenics. So the walking is going to go down drastically, and I'm going to put more emphasis into my calisthenics now. But yeah, that's the plan of action. Really looking forward to the lunch right now, actually. Got like another, say, a good hour or hour and a half before I start eating that lunch. And so I'm really looking forward to that lunch, actually. I think I ate at 10:30 or 11. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm gonna eat like around 2-ish o'clock, and then I'm gonna eat dinner like around 6 or 7, 6:30ish, 7. That's the plan of action today. But yeah, just basically walking back and forth, and let me actually look at my app here. Looking at the app here, let's see here. Let's look at the weight. So I was stuck at 186.4 since Saturday. So I went from anywhere from 186.4 to 186.6. So yeah, I was stuck there for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and finally I lost 0.6 pounds. So on Sunday, the beginning of the week, I was at 186.5. Now I'm finally at 186, and I was at 186.5 since April 11th. So that's like a week. But I actually got down below 185.3 on Friday. But on Friday of last week. But today I'm at 186. So we'll see how this goes. I'm curious to see what my weight's gonna be on Friday. And yeah, that's the plan. Just keep on doing what I'm doing. Most likely gonna switch over to pork loins for both lunch and dinner now. That's the plan, lunch and dinner. I really like the pork loins. It's really tasty, and yeah, I mean, I could get away with the steak every other week. Yeah, every other week I'll have steak, cause I love steak. I mean, I ate it last night. It was magical with the potatoes. Ooh. Loving it. And my calories for the week, I averaged, take a look at my Fitbit here. This week, I am averaging, I'm averaging 2445, so under 2,500 calories. The week before, I was under 2,400 calories. So on average, I increased like 80 calories this week, and I'm still losing weight. So yeah, I could kind of I'm kind of be more lenient in terms of the calories because I'm clearly losing weight. But you know what's crazy? Looking at the calories in and out, if I look at the calories here, let's see here, energy burned for the week. Yeah, I've been burning almost close to 4,000 calories. So if I look at the calories here this week, on average, I'm burning 28 calories in and calories out. So I'm burning around, looking at this here, yeah, I think I'm burning at over 1,500 calories, like almost close to 1,500 calories per day on average. So that's been 1, 2, 3, 4. So calories, that's strange. Calories in versus out. Yeah, I'm burning a lot of calories basically. Yesterday, if I look here, I burned 2,200 calories yesterday, which is insane. Let's see, Tuesday. Yeah, I burned 20. Yeah, I'm burning way over 2,000. It looks like based on what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I'm burning over 2,000 calories a day with the 20,000 steps. Yeah, this is 1,000. So if I look here, I'm actually burning. It looks like over 2,000 calories a day, based on what I'm seeing here. So that's 8,000. Yeah, I should be losing 2 pounds this week based on that. But yeah, I'm looking good. You know, even if I don't lose the weight, my body's looking much more better. It's so much more better. I'm just gonna be surprised how it looks at the end of this month. I'm just really looking forward to the end of this month, and especially Memorial Day, how my body is gonna look. It's gonna be freaking amazing. And the thing is, I'm enjoying this diet. I mean, I would look forward to breakfast. I definitely look forward to lunch now that I know I'm gonna have a source of animal protein every lunch now. Something that I could, yeah, and then for dinner it's gonna be steak. Oh, so yeah, no matter what, I'm gonna have a source of animal protein both for lunch and dinner. On breakfast, I'm just gonna, as a matter of fact, what I'm trying to do is I'm actually trying to, like the only processed food is gonna be basically protein powder, and that's in the morning, and that's it. Everything else is gonna be whole foods. It's gonna be either animal protein or beans and potatoes. So literally, the breakfast I could kind of play around with, but it's going to stay the same. So basically going forward, I'd see in the next 2 months, unless I need to readjust this diet, is basically oatmeal in the morning, pork loin chops for lunch, and along with beans, and pork loin and potatoes. But tonight and tomorrow I'm going to have steak, because I have two servings of steak, like pretty much it's slightly less than a pound of steak for today and tomorrow. So I'm going to enjoy that like crazy. But looking at here, yeah, what else is there? Yeah, I ended up I traded today, but I didn't end up taking any trades because, and this is actually, I was staying on the screen for over 3 hours today, and there was just basically no opportunities that I saw that were worth the risk, and so I decided to not trade today, even though I was looking at the screen. But yeah, I mentioned yesterday how like doing long walks now, it's kind of a nuisance, only because I drink a gallon of water every single day now, and it's basically forcing me to go to the restroom too often. And so, as a matter of fact, let me get a sip of water right now. Yeah, it's forcing me to go to the restroom way too often, and that kind of sucks in my opinion. I don't want to keep on doing that, but it is what it is. I'll just deal with it, get used to it. Because no matter what, I'm gonna have to drink a gallon. Because what I noticed is, now that I drink a gallon of water a day, it's forcing me to go to the restroom. So I'm actually getting extra steps in on a daily basis because of that. And it's actually helping me stay more active throughout the day. Instead of just like, because what a lot of people end up doing generally, and I remember this myself, where if you work, you're not really active during the times you work. But if you, like, now that I'm kind of like an entrepreneur type of stuff, and now that I'm drinking a gallon of water, I'm having myself go to the restroom like every 30 minutes or so, and that movement is actually pretty good for your health. Instead of just basically going all out in one session, it's better to be active throughout the day. And that's what I intend on doing. Just if I'm going to sit down to listen to a podcast, I might as well just walk inside the house while I'm listening to the podcast. I believe it's a waste of time just sitting. There's no point. So after this podcast, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my earpiece on and listen to a podcast while I'm walking. Because, I could learn some stuff. And pretty much, as I mentioned yesterday, all my content that I listen to is everything like health related. Lately, I had a kick in calisthenic podcasts because they talk about like training protocols and stuff. So I've been going really deep into that because I already got the nutrition down. As long as I have at least a gram of protein. As a matter of fact, let me take a look at my Fitbit here. I've been over 200 grams of protein pretty much every single day this week. And my body weight right now is at 186. And that means that no matter what, I'm getting at least a gram a pound. And I want to be safe. I want to be safe here. Except for one day, I got 181, it looks like, on Sunday. But other than that, every other day was at over 200, like 219 there, 216 on Tuesday, 218 yesterday. I mean, that's exactly what I want. My protein is legit right now. So I'm gonna keep at that because, I'm gonna keep at that for a minute. There's no need to change that. Protein apparently is the way to go, and the protein through actual food sources instead of the protein powder. Because I noticed that even though I ate the protein through the powder, it's not satiating. But if I eat like meat, actual animal protein, that's extremely satiating. I'm not as hungry throughout the day, especially with my last meal yesterday. Oh, dude. I ate it really early yesterday, and I was fine the rest of the night. And I couldn't fall asleep last night, too. Like, I had to sleep at like 10:30-ish. And so, yeah, man, it's a game changer. Eating animal source of protein. It's when the trading goes really well and I'm able to withdraw some money, I want to actually I'm going to eat more different type of meat sources like salmon. Like, that's my preferred source, but salmon is expensive. It's like $10 a pound. Right now, the steak that I have is like around $6.80 a pound. So that's doable. The pork loin chops are like $4 a pound. Chicken is at the cheapest. However, I'm done with chicken because it has no taste. I'm not really too fond of it. And in order for me to get it tasty, I need to add seasoning to it, which adds sodium to my diet, which is not what I want currently. I have enough sodium already, and the last thing I want to do is get massive amounts of sodium. I may play around with the sodium in the weekends, but not during the week. I want to be shredded as much as possible, and I don't want to hold on to water, which is why I'm also drinking a lot of water too at the same time, because I want to clean out the sodium throughout my body. I also want to, if I go to a beach one day, I want to not drink the whole day so I could pull out water from my body. But yeah, it's gonna be a freaking epic, man. I'm gonna go fishing with my shirt off. I'm just gonna go everywhere with my shirt off, man. There's like a park in my outside too. I'm gonna take my shirt off everywhere. I want to be able to be confident in my shirt off everywhere in public. So, yeah, that's the plan of action for this year. I'm not messing around. I want every summer, from now going forward, I want to be able to take off my shirt every single day. Every single day. I want to have it. But that's why I need to make sure my body looks pristine. You know, I want to make sure it's on point, and I want to be so cut, man, so cut. Yeah, man. Summer's like literally less than 6 weeks away. May, it's countdown, baby. May. I'm gonna stick with this calorie count though, because with the way I'm walking, like I'm burning. I'm burning at a pretty nice rate. So that's why I've been actually steadily increasing the amount of calories that I eat. So, and now I've been losing weight. So that's godsend, man. This is like everything I really asked for. So yeah. Maintenance, my maintenance is gonna be like, with the activity that I do, I could eat up to 4,000 calories a day, which is wild. But what I want to do right now is actually build a strength for calisthenics, build my my training capacity. I think I'm still in the process of gaining muscle too, because I've been only doing like 5 minutes of calisthenics a day. But the good thing with me was I was doing it every day. There was no days off. But now that I'm actually upping the amount of calisthenics, I think I might actually build some muscle. Especially right now, I'm sore in the traps right now. So, and my abs aren't really that sore, but I've been really upping the amount of I can't even speak right now. Yeah, I've been really upping the amount of reps and sets I've been doing for my body parts, because I'm mainly doing a full body workout essentially. So my original what I originally did was I would do push-ups, I would do regular body weight squats, pull-ups, and leg raises. Now what I do, and I used to do one set, but like a week ago I started doing 2-3 sets a day, like separated every few hours. And now I'm doing like I started off with 30-minute actual full, like 30 minutes to an hour full workouts for like 2-3 days in a row right now. 3 days in a row now. It's actually increasing more and more. And I want to stay at like 2 hours a day of calisthenics, because I have the time this year to do that. So now that I have the time, I'm just going to go really, but I'm not, the difference is I'm not being very, I'm not maxing myself out so I can preserve my energy for the following day. So I'm not working out in a way where I'm going to be damaged for the next day. No, not that. I want to work out in a very calm and steady pace so that I could do this every day. And then it's called greasing the groove too, because I'm like basically going like 3-4 reps. Like let's say my maximum reps is like 10 reps, right? I would do like 4 to 5, maybe even 30%, like 3 reps, just so that I could do multiple sets. And I'm doing them in perfect pristine form right now, because I wanna get every single range of motion as well. And so yeah, so I actually do think that I may be gaining some muscle during this process, because I haven't put this much volume in a long time. Thankfully, I'm not sore. I'm only sore in my back, my upper back area, because I haven't trained those muscles. So it's kind of a new stimulus that my upper back has been feeling. So the type of exercise I've been doing have been affecting that area, and it's sore. But it should be fine. After I do a few days like this, it's going to be the lactic acid that's there, or the delayed onset muscle soreness should go away, and it should be good going forward. But it doesn't hurt right now. There's no pain at all in even it's just a little bit of I just know that I worked out that area kind of thing. But yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is right now it's like 1:24. I've actually been on this for a while now that I'm indoors. But I'm gonna head by the restrooms soon, so I'm gonna end this shortly. Basically, at the end of the day, what I'm looking to do is just essentially be the most aesthetically looking person I can for the summer. Just basically have my shirt off every single day. Yeah, I just want to do that. I'm gonna take off my shirt every single day, and be confident in that, not be shy. And so that's the goal this year, and pretty much every year going forward. I just want to have the ability to show my abs every single day and have it year round, not just for the summer. With this cut, I'm going to do everything correctly. I'm basically, if I lose my six pack, I'm going to cut down. I'm going to do mini cuts too. I'm not going to let myself get to that point. So I'm a bulk to the point where I can still see my six pack nicely. But if at any point my six pack goes away, I'm going to do a mini cut. There's no question about it. I'm not going to allow myself to get to that point ever again in my life. No way. No way. Anyways, with that being said, thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned for the next episode of While We Walk.